my understanding, the jury has a verdict.
Yes.
Okay. And our alternates are back?
Yes.
Are they back in there with them?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Let me turn all this on. All right, so, everybody, I've got everybody here from the plaintiff, is that correct? Yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Everybody's here from defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we have a verdict as to phase one. We've not taken a verdict together before, so the way this will work, we'll bring the jury out. We've already instructed Margaret, if you'll make sure the foreperson gets that seat right there. I will ask the foreperson, don't tell me what it is, but have you reached a verdict? Was it unanimous? Have you filled it out according to the directions? And have you signed and dated it as foreperson? We already know who the foreperson is. It's Mr. Stewart. Yeah, Mr. Stewart. If he says yes, yes, and yes, Margaret will take it. She'll pass it up to me. I will confirm before I read it that it is in proper form. I've learned the hard way to do that. And as soon as I confirm that it's in proper form, I will read it to you all. Then I'll ask y'all to come up, take a look at it. I'll ask if there's any objection to the form of the verdict for all of y'all. And then ask if there's anything else. So if you want to, I don't know, poll the jury or anything else, that's your moment to say that. And with that said, if it is a plaintiff's verdict across all of the sections, then I will be releasing the jury until 1:30.
Okay.
For y'all to frankly have some conversations about what's next and get organized and talk a little bit. If it's a defense verdict, then we will of course I'll be thanking them and releasing them and giving them parting instructions. Do y'all need anything else from me? Again, just being very careful since we've never taken a verdict before as a group. Anything else from the plaintiff?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else from defense?
Same, Your Honor. Nothing.
All right. Well then, if the jury is ready, Miss Margaret, if you'll ask them to come out. All right, everyone may be seated. All right, Mr. Stewart, if you will please rise for me. I have a couple of questions we just have to put on the record. These are very basic questions, so please state your full name. We'll start there.
Jordan Stewart.
And Mr. Stewart, am I correct that you are the foreperson?
Yes, sir.
So don't tell me what it is, but has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, sir.
Have you reached a verdict on all this? No, let me rephrase that. Have you signed and dated that verdict?
Yes, sir.
Is it unanimous, as is the verdict was decided by all 12 of the voting members of the primary jury?
Yes, sir.
All right, if you will pass it to Ms. Margaret, she'll pass it to me. I will confirm that it's in proper form, and you can have a seat. Thank you so much. Okay. The jury has given me a verdict that is in proper form. The verdict reads, injury to the plaintiff. We, the jury, find the plaintiff sustained an injury or injuries as a result of the incident in question, which means I move to section 2, negligence of defendants. We, the jury, find the injury or injuries sustained by plaintiff were the result of the negligence by one or more of the defendants, which means I move to section 3. Apportionment of fault. We, the jury, apportion fault as follows. Defendant James Evans, 30%. Defendant Transcontinental Carriers, 70%. This is our unanimous verdict reached 25th day of June, 2025, signed and dated. Y'all come on up and take a look at it. Y'all can pass it around since it's 2 pages. Any objection from the plaintiff to the form of the verdict?
No, Your Honor.
Any objection from the defense to the form of the verdict?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right, then the form of the verdict is accepted, and I'm officially making this the verdict of the court. Members of the jury, as I told you all, Margaret, if I ask really nice, will you push yeah, Mr. Stewart, will you push the light down on the document camera?
Oh, okay.
Poor Mr. Stewart, all I can see is his shoulders and the document camera. Yeah, there we go, now we got it. Okay, so members of the jury, as you have completed phase one of the deliberations, we now move into phase two. Now, the estimate the attorneys gave you is actually still very accurate. And so as you can tell, the next phase will go much faster than the first phase. And so we are now going to pivot into the damages phase of the trial. So the process, though, is the same. So I'm about to release you all. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to release you all till 1:30, which lets the attorneys get reset for the phase two. Let y'all have a little bit longer lunch. And then I'll have all of you come back, and at 1:30, we will start phase two, which will start with all the steps you're already familiar with, and I'll walk you through those. But again, I anticipate this phase to go much faster than the first phase. So with that said, do you all have any questions for me before I release you all until 1:30 for lunch and for the start of phase two? All right, no, I'm seeing no's all the way. All right, so again, thank you all. Thank you again. Let me just say it again. Thank you for your patience. We're one of the first trials out with these new rules. Luckily for me and for y'all, I have excellent attorneys on all sides of this issue who have been very informative and are helping me out. You can have your phones back, of course. So as you exit now, all of the rules still apply. So let me just be very, very careful. While you're outside of this courtroom, do not talk about this case with anyone or conduct any investigation. You may only receive information about this case from two sources: the evidence, which you will receive in the next phase from the witness and testimony and exhibits, and the law, which you will receive from me and no other source. So earlier, I'm just being very, very careful here. Earlier, I had said you all may talk freely back in the deliberation room about the case. Well, now that you've given me your verdict on phase one, that oath is gone. You've got to go back to your oath of silence. Again, these are all new instructions for us as a court, and I'm trying to be very careful about it. Forgive me if I seem like I'm kicking this dead horse over and over and over. With that said, please take your notes, stick them in your bags, and I'll see you all. I'd like to start at 1:30. So be back here about 1:25. Thank you very much. Oh, good. You just get that in and get copies done.